social beta. Zachte G is not really a project of ours. It's social beta kind of evolved out of the first Zachte G event, which was an event for the creative industries in the region. We are actually a foundation for media culture and social design, so we do a lot with the web. I don't have a clicker for this slide, so I just nod and you give me the next one. Thank you. So ideas, that's a thing we work with. I really like the idea of the soft city. We propose things to people. We do a lot of events which revolve around ideas, and we are also very much conscious of the region we work in, and it's it's the newspaper. Next slide, please. We are very conscious about the history, the heritage of this region. One of our slogans is "Ideas are the new coal." We made some shirt for the last event, and it's really relating, giving new sense of meaning to this old identity and connecting it with something we do a lot with, which is the web, is a new design. ibeta.eu, it's kind of a platform. There is the ibeta event, the ibeta blog, and since recently we do film evenings as well with discussions, which is ibeta films, and you can find it all through the website. The beta thing I maybe should explain very short. It's not the beta like in technology or well, it's like in technology, but it's more like in the web technology. Beta stands for something which is still very much in development, and I think this region is very much in development. As we started social beta, we chose English as a practical language, so I'm very happy that we're using that today as well. I have some examples of the things we've done. From the start, we positioned ourselves as a regional entity, and we started to connect, especially at first with the Design Metropole Aachen, which we did this Turbo 3000 design supermarket together. But we also have some big events, like the ibeta event. It's more like keynotes, workshops. It's a very eclectic program of themes revolving around new media and social design. For instance, some artworks. We do guerrilla gardening, reusing old buildings. The graffiti scene in Heerlen is very active, very lively, so we use that. We very much appreciate local initiatives and local stretches from the Media and Design Academy in Genk to Aachen to people from Liège with the Recenter. The other event we do is TEDx Tropolis. TEDx is kind of an American brand which was brought to Europe as a conference, and we got an independent license and chose for Tropolis. It was the first TEDx event for 3 countries and 10 cities. And our tagline was "Ideas make borders fade," because we really think that if you're into web or design, it doesn't matter if you're in the Netherlands, if you're in Germany or Belgium, you just want to see interesting things. People are leaving here for Berlin because they think it's interesting in Berlin. We say it's interesting here. You just have to look across some borders or make them fade. We are very strong advocates of the idea of Tropolis. This is our image we paint. It's a very much a white image still. It has to be given some more colors. Of course, the roots are in the idea of a connected city and a big network of smaller cities where there's lots of green in between. I think we need it. It's a utopia. It's not a real place. That's the Greek word. It's not a real place, but it's also an imaginary, a good place. And we really think we need this kind of imaging for this region. And that's why we embraced it and are still working on it. We made an interactive map with some knowledge institutions on it. We made some other stories, and one of the stories is this newspaper. I have a few with me today, so you can pick up one. And I just wanted to show you a video, but alas, there's no internet connection here. So I'm going to read out a poem of Frans Gerards, which is a philosopher, and he wrote something in this newspaper for a non-existing city. Utropolis is not a city, not a region, not a transport scheme, not a community of citizens, not a site on the web. Utropolis is not a plan, not a goal, not an idea. Utropolis is not even a word. It does not list in any dictionary. Utropolis is a sculpture of letters, a gash of meaning, conceptual art. Utropolis is hewn from the word metropolis, where EU replaces me. Utropolis does not hide that substitution. One can still see, hear, and think metropolis in Utropolis. From the Greek mother city via the Paris of the underground to Fritz Lang's film, all the way to Berlin, New York, and Los Angeles. The secret of Utropolis lies in its T. Utropolis' history of development is tied to a particular area. I imagine it came into being through local resistance, resistance against the bureaucratic kitsch that is the Euregion. One single letter made a whole difference. If it had not been for the T, the word would have read Europolis. Imagine. Utropolis, EU, what is good, and polis, the community, united by T, trope, the non-literal. Utropolis, escaping Mother Europe, border crossing, on its way to global citizenship. Ai Weiwei is a citizen of Utropolis. At Angry Arabia is a citizen of Utropolis. Thank you very much.